my name is Anies Castillo, and I am the writer of Dahlia, and I also play Mandy.
Hi, my name is Macarena Carrizosa. I'm a filmmaker living in Brooklyn. I'm from Asunción, Paraguay.
I had the pleasure of meeting Macarena at our acting class. She was introduced as a director who wanted to learn how to work with actors so she could direct us better.
The day I met Agnès, she was doing this monologue for acting class. She has this very truthful trait. It was a pleasure to watch her work.
She really does know how to work with actors. She knows how to guide us and take care of our emotional being at the same time. I was like, hey, I wrote a short film, can you read it for me?
She came up to me with an untitled script which would later on be called Dahlia.
As I was researching domestic abuse, I was really surprised at how common it is in our society and how it's not really addressed. It happens even to teenagers that are in their very first relationship, to people who have been married for years.
The question kept popping up, why doesn't she just leave? We try to explore Mandy's psychology without any judgments and with an open mind.
I feel like with this film, we can inspire someone who is in this situation to take action, to actually leave the abuser, or maybe to inspire someone who knows someone who's in this situation.
Now we finally have our own way of telling the story. We are very excited to share it with you.
It was kind of almost love at first sight, maybe lust, I don't know. He just had this look and I was immediately attracted and drawn to him.
We met in college, and like anybody else, I swore he was Prince Charming.
He would try to take me out, I guess at that time, try to impress me, trying to show me that he was a good guy.
I didn't have much self-esteem, and I felt like he completed me, he filled the void in my life.
And he had his uniform on, and, and that's what I saw, and we just started talking.
It wasn't until I got to know him behind closed doors that things turned left.
And he took his hand and he just backslapped me. It was just a reaction.
And he used to grab my face and put my face in the mirror and say, do you see how ugly you are? Do you not see how ugly you are? For years.
He pushed me down and he was on top of me, choking me. And at that point, I almost lost consciousness.
It was a warped sense of perception.
He starts crying.
A lot of times I would end up feeling like it was my fault. Like I did something to provoke him.
I fell for that. I call it the crocodile tears, because I actually felt bad.
It's not easy to break through. It's almost like an addiction.
People in my situation don't even talk about it because everybody thinks it's normal.
You can break up, get back together, break up, there's something where you have to sever that, and I couldn't figure out how to do it.
And I lost out on friends and my own family and stuff like that, and I just kind of pushed them aside because I was so busy trying to find myself.
And you don't even understand yourself why you're doing that, and then you say, oh, they don't understand, I love him, he loves me, and everything's gonna be fine now. It's like living a fairy tale or a fantasy, because your whole life you're hoping to find someone to love, someone that'll love you back, but they're just giving you what you want so they can abuse you.
He told me that if anybody knows anything that I tell you not to tell, I'm gonna take your head off and bury you.
He attacked me. He
constantly yell and scream.
And he held a chain to me and a knife to my throat.
Oh, he took his fist and bashed it through my bedroom door.
He forced himself on me.
You're lucky your throat is not slaughtered yet.
You slut, you smite.
You no good effing bitch.
He just wouldn't leave me alone.
And I didn't see a way out. I didn't know how to get out. I didn't even realize I was in. in an abusive relationship.
It took me many years to discover the hard way that it was domestic violence.
And then one day you wake up and you realize that you're not the crazy one.
It's all a show. And, you know, it's like I'm the puppet and he wants me to dance, and I have chosen, as of lately, not to dance anymore.
It's not normal. It's not normal to be yelled at. It's not normal to...
A woman passed away in September. She was shot by her husband, and then he shot himself. So I just wanted to say a moment of silence for her and for all the other domestic violence women that have passed away, because nobody knows their names right now and nobody knows their stories. And it's a real shame. And right now there's probably someone that's about to perish that we can't help. So I just want to do a moment of silence. Thank you very much.